Cup filthy. To Poland. I took the walk to Poland. Oh shit. Hopefully it works this time. Unlike Thursday. No, unlike Sunday, sorry. Just today's Thursday. We turned it down. I swear to God, if this stream ends, this is gonna be the death of me. Alright. So, wake up. Wake up! Yeah, it's the first of the month. We just wait patiently. It's already 7, and we don't have 20 drivers. We got. It's the first of the month. Brush my teeth, get out. Hey guys, did you know it's the first of the month? I'm going to commentate the Monaco Grand Prix! I am ready for 55 billion crashes, 64 trillion broken front wings. Probably 0 penalties, though. That's the only plus. Because I swear to God, if you get a penalty in Monaco, so are we starting or are we not starting? Because I'd suggest we should just straight up start, because we're already basically 5 minutes late. Ain't no way. Okay, we're starting. There is 20 people, finally. 6 minutes late. Monaco, I'm surprised it's on the calendar. Six, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Dinny. Multiplayer, qualifying 1, Monaco. DRS basics. The drag reduction system, DRS, is always inactive during the first 2 laps. God damn it. I was in the middle of reading there, and you have to delete it. Let's go! Finally! Okay, I like this pit lane camera. I really like that, not gonna lie. So who's gonna be the first people out? It's Mercedes. Bam 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 bam. Oh, it's an Aston Martin. Is it Albo or it's Yevon? So Yevon's gonna make his way out of the pit lane on the deadliest track of the circuit. And now as he makes his way around, he's gonna make his way up the hill. Oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. Alfie Hudson out on track as well. Same with Matt. Also, I saw a Mercedes coming out. There was an AlphaTauri of Lewis, I believe. Both AlphaTauris actually out, so there's no need to say anything. Curtis Jones. Oh, okay, fine. It's really gonna disturb everything, but fine. But anyway, so Yevon's probably gonna be the first person to set a lap. Alfie Hudson behind him. Both Mercedes are out. Hidlex is out on track. The Haas of Alfie Road Knights. The Ferrari of Cool Guy, I believe. And that's the only corner I'd expect people to get penalties in. If you get a warning or penalty anywhere else, you're disappointed. I'm joking. Or here. Or at the swimming pool. Chicane. Anywhere else you get a warning, I feel bad. Anyway, Yevon is going to make his way down the only DRS straight on the circuit. He's going to make his way into turn 1. Hits the wall already. No damage, to be fair, so he could be okay. As he zooms his way now into the casino. That's not the casino, what am I talking about? And he hits the wall again. Again, though, no damage. So, yellow flags already, and that's McLaren letting drivers by. And into Mirabeau. And then finally, we're going to go under the tunnel until we go into the chicane of death. I mean, there's 2 chicane of deaths on this circuit, so it could be good. Okay, he survived the first one. Down into the next couple of corners. And into the next chicane of death, he survives. So anyway, as they make his way down the straight. He's going to go into the corner and he's going to cross the line and go pretty fast. Alfie Hudson's next as he makes his way into the Raskas, and then he's going to make his way into the final corner. It's Anthony Knox. He's going to cross the line. He's going to go slower by 5/10. The Red Bull behind. Is Matt going to go fastest? Obviously, it is realistic performance. Oh, it was probably Curtis Jones goes P1. And I think it's like a real big gap here. And who's next to cross the line? It's a Haas of Alfie Road Knights. He's gonna cross the line. Don't think that's a proper lap. Mercedes gonna cross the line of Nicholas. He's gonna cross the line, go third fastest. And next is the AlphaTauri of Club by P, goes second fastest. Ferrari cool guy. No, it's his teammate Orieglas. He crossed the line, goes 7th fastest. The Mercedes who just went out, there's a Williams crossing the line. And Dirk goes 4th fastest. And I believe that's Cool Guy. Cool Guy with an invalidated lap time. There's a yellow flag for going slowly. There's also cars approaching him, like Yevant and I believe Matt. Yeah, it is Matt. The two McLarens, Dimmelet and Curtis Jones, probably giving each other tow. And Matt goes fastest into P1 with 1:10.8. Great lap from the driver. And down the straight, he's going to cross the line, Dimmelet. He's going to go 10th. And his teammate goes into pit lane. The AlphaTauri, though, of F1 Lewis, who's got an invalidated lap time. The Alfa Romeo of Alfie Hudson, he's going to probably go into the pit lane. No. There's a Mercedes going to the pit lane. Orieglas, he's going to finish his proper lap around the final corner. He loses his rear and he spins into the wall. He spins into the wall. There's lag from the Haas driver of Alfie Rona, who he is about to start his lap. But it's unlucky for Orieglas. He just loses his rear on the corner. And Alfie Hudson goes purple sector 1 as 10th quicker. Going into Mirabeau. He's going to make his way into the next couple of corners. And he's going to go under the tunnel. Then he will reach the Nouvelle Chicane. We're just going to have to go silent Nouvelle Chicane. Def Circ. Oh, he gets invalidated. Just cuts the corner a bit too much. And doesn't get the lap right. Bowman, however, can his teammate do something? Let's go on board with him into the Nouvelle Chicane. Nearly clips the wall again. Loses his rear end a little. It's a little shaky there. Going into the next couple of corners, into this chicane, and then into the swimming pool. What's a great lap that's currently being created here by Bowman into Raskas. Takes a wide line. And then into the final corner, he's going to streamline. He's also going to get maybe a bit of a tow from his teammate. He's going to cross the line, goes third fastest. A great lap from him. The Mercedes of Elmas goes 4th. Haas, Alfie of McCloskey goes 7th. I can't really catch up with anything. Womax, I believe, is about to cross the line. He's going to go 8th fastest. There's another Alpine about to cross the line, and that's Sohibit. Okay, so high. He's going to cross the line, goes 12th fastest. Not the greatest lap from him, and it obviously can be better. The next to cross the line is Hidlex, who's already on a lap, but it's invalidated. The two Alfa Romeos, and Alfie Hudson lets his teammate by. Oh, never mind. Bowman stopped at the exit of the tunnel. The Ferrari nearly crashes into him there. Same with the Mercedes. No, not really Mercedes, but the Ferrari, yes. Of Cool Guy. So next across the line is actually Alfie Hudson. And Alfie Hudson is definitely going into the pits. Surely now. Yes, he is. So next is the Ferrari of Cool Guy, who's going to start his lap time as he's currently on an out lap. Going into the final corner. He's going to go down the straight. What can he do here? And he starts his lap time. Into turn 1. And there's a car there. That's a McLaren. But it doesn't really change anything. So he keeps on going. Yellow flags in sector 1. I believe that was a McLaren. Another yellow flags in sectors 2 and 3, and that's an Alfa Romeo. I believe that was an Alfa Romeo at least. And sector 1 purple. And Matt has retired from the session. I think he's safe anyways. The drivers that haven't put a lap are all technically out of Q1, but Cool Guy and Reggie are both on laps, and I believe Reggie's making his way across the line. No, it's not Reggie. Reggie's at Mirabeau right now, as his teammate is in the pits. Cool Guy, good line, nearly hits the wall though, needs to be careful there, going to the next corners, and there's a yellow flag, that's McLaren going slowly, and it's purple sector 2, going to the swimmer pool chicane, great cornering, going to Raskas. What can he do here? Also known as the Schumacher corner. If you know, you know. Into the final corner. Down the straight. It's looking fast. It will be fast. Goes second fastest. Great lap from the driver. And Reggie's going to now cross the line. He's going to make his way going into the P4. Great lap. McLaren of Dimmelet. He's going to start his lap time, and there's an Aston Martin. He's going to cross the line. Where is he going to go? Is there going to be any changes? No, I think it was Jevon just starting his lap. And there's the other Aston Martin. No changes. It's Albo starting his lap. Let's go broadcast cam for Bowman as he makes his way into the casino. Yeah, it is a casino, by the way. I did check. Now this is this turns out to be the whole Mirabeau section. So all of this area, this hairpin area, that corner prior, the corner later, is all Mirabeau. Anyway, going into the next corner, there's yellow flags, and that's the Mercedes going slowly. He needs to get out of the way for Bowman here. Down the straight and going to go into the Nouvelle chicane. It's the yellow flags again. It's a bit of traffic. Bowman is in a bit of traffic, but the two drivers let Bowman through, and with a good outside line, he's going to strike into the chicane, and the sector's looking slow. The sector is looking slow. Hits the wall even. No damage though. No end place, but the Nouvelle chicane, the Raskas, is going to clip him. And he spins, basically. He basically loses his rear. The next up is Albo. He's going to cross the line. He's going to cross the line. Go 10th fastest. Not as safe, but still can get somewhere. Hidlex going slowly. How about Lewis, though? I think he's on a lap. No, he's not. He's not. Oh! Lewis with a bit of a rear. I think he was currently ghosting. There's a Mercedes there of Elmas ahead. He's going to cross the line as well. Elmas stays where he is. Lewis goes 17th, so there was a proper lap, but it's still unsafe. Hidlex has got an invalidated lap time again. Don't know what's going on for him. But Cool Guy is going to the pits. Elmas. See. It's the Aston Martin of Jevon who's got an invalidation. Yellow flags, and Dimmelet will probably be the next person. No, he's going into the pits. What about the car behind him? No, it's the Alpine of Womax, I believe. Womax is going to make his way down the straight, and he's on an outlap, but the game says yeah. No, he's not. Albo invalidated. Ferrari of Cool Guy. No, it's Oreglas, who is slower in his sector 2. Maybe he still can improve. No, he's going to the pit lane. Drivers are ready to set their final lap times, and I think Hidlex is the last lap kind of guy. Or never mind, he's going to start one more lap. Maybe he can prove himself this time. So, he all has, I believe, of Alfie Road Knight. A bit closer there. Wait, was it Alfie Road Knight? Yeah, it was. I guessed it correctly. And there's a yellow flag in the tunnel section. I don't know there because there's nobody there. They're the Alfa Romeo stopping for the Red Bull, and as he makes his way into Mirabeau hairpin. or at the hotel, however you want to call it. To the exit Mirabeau, and now in the corner before the tunnel. And Headless has got a clean road. The closest driver is probably about to go into the pit or into the final corner. He goes into the pit, so it's even more clearer. So anyway, down into the next couple of corners, hits the curb well, hits the apex well, purple sector 2, into the next couple of corners, into the next chicane. With Brad not being here, he can easily challenge for the podium. Going into Raskas, or the Schumacher corner, however you want to call it, into the final corner. He's going to go down the straight, just before Sandoval. No heroics into Sandoval, please. And he goes 10th fastest. Interesting. I'm on best. Are you kidding me? I was on best the whole time. I thought I was on the actual tyres. That's why I always said 0, so I thought it was on fresh tyres. Alfie Hudson, however, he's going to start his lap time. Yellow flags again. And that's the McLaren. He could... No, I think he's back up to normal racing speeds. Curtis, is it Dimmler or Curtis Jones? Dimmler, actually. According to the system, Curtis Jones is on a lap, but he's not. Oh no, he is. He's going a 10th quicker on his lap. And Elmas is in second. Now, how did I just notice that? Curtis Jones is just so much going on, and there's a yellow flag. And that his teammate stopped. His teammate who's in last place at the moment. Matt is probably fine. More yellow flags, more of letting drivers through. Into the Nouvelle chicane. Cool Guy's retired. Again, understandable. I don't think anyone's going to touch at least the top 5. Maybe someone can scrape through. Except for Hidlex. Hidlex definitely gains the top 5. But Curtis Jones is now down a 10th. And Clap by Pete also retires. Bowman also retires. Now, Clap by P is taking a risk here, and Curtis Jones goes into the pits. The rest need to capitalise here. Yellow flags, more retirements. This time it's Curtis Jones in the pit lane. Dimmler nearly hits the wall. He needs to. He needs to be a bit more careful on this track. So he needs to beat a 1:15.665. Can he do that? Up the hill he goes. And there's more yellow flags. This time it's the Aston Martin. My nose is starting to get blocked. I don't know why. And Aston Martin lets Dimmler through as well. Get more yellow flags at the Nouvelle chicane. Loads of drivers having to let others by. Dimmler, I think that's how you pronounce it, either Dimmler or Daimler, makes his way into, now he's going to go into the Nouvelle chicane. Hopefully no crashes here. He does perfectly well, nearly hits the wall, but I think he's fine. And Clap by P has dropped to 8th. And oh! And that's our first retirement of qualifying, or this whole session, like a proper retirement. Dimmler crashes into the wall, and he's right on the line for drivers, so he needs to disappear off the track. Not as in a bad way, just like for the other drivers. Like, that's a pretty bad place to crash in, especially on the racing line. Oh, we maxed the wall there. Does he have any damage? No, he doesn't. And Hidlex will start his lap time with 30 seconds left to go. This will be his last lap time. Let's go on board with Hidlex actually, as he makes his way. Driver lets him through into, now going to go into the casino. For fuck's sake, I'm so... Into Mirabeau. Full 10th up on his lap. This could be a good one. Going now into the hairpin. And now the exit of Mirabeau. He's now going to challenge the tunnel and then the Nouvelle chicane, and qualifying is over. And as it stands, the drivers that retired are okay. They just need one more person to finish behind them and don't get in front of them. So, yeah. And then everyone improves. And then the 5 that retired are out. I mean, there's 4 that are already probably out. And Evans stays where he is. So that means the top 5 is fine. They're not going out. They probably didn't even have a chance anyway. Hidlex is going to cross the line and go second fastest. So for Q1, it's a Red Bull 1-2 is what we know. And so far, so the drivers out, as it looks like it's Dimler and Oregelas is going to cross the line. Can he get out of Q1? No, he can't. Alfie Hudson gets out of Q1, so now it's all down to Nicholas. Can he do what Elmas did and get out of Q1? Yes, he can. Goes into 7th place, and that means the drivers out are Dirk, Alfie Road Knight, So High, Oregelas, and Dimler, who sadly retired at the chicane. Well, not really retired. He crashed, but yeah, you get the gist. So, good luck to the drivers who went on Q1. You're gonna need it. Trying to make your way back up the field, as it will be a tough one. So, as it stands, it's looking like Red Bull are the main front runners for pole. As I mean, it is realistic, so it probably will be expected. But Hennessy has been doing extremely well in the Mercedes, or Brad, however you want to say it. So it's now all down to Q2. Who's going to make their way into Q3 and who will have to settle for a just missing out of top 10. And we will find that out now. So, as it stands, Womax, Albo, Lewis, Alfie Hudson and Lussie need to step up their game a little, because if they carry the same pace onto Q2, they could go out. Maybe even cut by P and Reggie. I want to eat so bad, but I can't. Ah! No smoking zone. I'm starving, man. Elmas is retired. Is he starting? What? Did he forget he had a quali ban or something? And has to start 15th? I don't know. Alfa Romeo, it's Bowman. I'm sorry, guys, I have to eat so bad. Now I'm not starving. Anyway, so, okay. So Bowman retired. I don't know from the pit lane or on track. But yeah. Driver's going to the pit lane. Alfie Hudson's invalidated my lap. His lap. Why did I say my? Is anyone out on track without an invalidated lap or non-allowed lap? No. Who's the closest person to start a lap? Reggie. Okay then. Bah. Anyway, so let's go. Come on, Reggie. And I kinda forgot to do stuff. Okay, so going to turn 1. Let's go on board with the hell? Anyway. What the hell just happened? But anyway, Reggie's gonna make his way through Casino. And then into Mirabeau. Apparently purple sector 1. I don't really know if that's true. Headlex is currently P1. I don't think it's actually purple sector 1. Because Headlex is a rapid person and it's realistic performance. So I don't really think. Elmas and Bowman will be out of Q2. And we have 3 more drivers to be out with them. So some people could just make a breakthrough. But anyway, Reggie makes his way through the Nouvelle Chicane. And is going to make his way into the next couple of corners. Hits the wall again, hits the wall again. Slows down, he knows it's over. So now he just has to try again. Goes into the pits as well. Does he have any damage? Now I don't know because I can't change into broadcast cam. It looked like he had a broken end plate. But McCluskey, who's down in his lap big time. So I don't know if we should be paying focus to him. Woomax, however, is he improving? I don't know. If he's on an outlap, I don't know. But as he makes his way into Sector 2, he's improving by basically a second. So as it stands, he's probably going to put that car P6. Maybe P7. Somewhere in that area. But anyway, going into the final corner. Gonna cross the line with Max. He's gonna get P5. I only expected P6 or P7, so he actually went a second quicker. So he just found a big gust of pace, and both Mercedes underperforming. So maybe he can stay and can go for Q3, as his teammate got knocked out in Q1. So Reggie goes into the pit lane. Is Yaron? No, he's got invalidated. Didn't Reggie just go to the pits? Did he just go into the pits, went straight back out or something? Because what? So, what's really happening? Is there any action on track right now? It's Lussie, as he did have a slow sector 2, as his pace has dropped by 1/10 and 700ths. As he makes his way into the final corner, he's gonna make his way down the straight on the only DRS straight on the circuit, and goes fastest, pushing down Wemax to P6. And now everyone's going to the pit lane to probably test out now to go on their final soft tyres and try and pull something out. Can they do it? Probably. So, yeah. Nicholas is going to make his way through the next couple of corners. 8 tenths up on his Sector 2, meaning he could put that car also in the top 5. And as it stands, Albert just crossed the line to go P7. So now Nicholas is going to make his way down the straight, going to cross the line P3. What a great improvement for the Mercedes. For the Mercedes, as Elmas had retired in the pit lane already from the start, so I don't know what happened there. But yeah, Vance into the final corner. He's gonna make the breakthrough into the final line. Goes P9. I think that could be improved. It is realistic performance again, so I can't really question it. But the McLaren doing extremely well. Curtis Jones being really competent for the other drivers, as Cool Guy on his first lap is going to, like that's going to be counted. I mean, unless he doesn't invalidate, goes, well, apparently, purple sector 1, as he makes his way into the tunnel section, and it's a long way still to go into the Nouvelle Chicane. He is around 20 seconds, he's got like around 20 seconds left to the line, to get to the line at least, to put in a good lap, and it's apparently purple sector 2 again. And hello, Olaf van der Kamp. I don't know if you're racing right now. If so, best of luck. Anyway, down the final straight. His DRS flap open. He's going to cross the line. It's looking good. It will be good. P1! He has dragged that Ferrari into P1 here in Q2. And that's probably his confirmation into Q3. Oh, you're driving next week. Good to hear, man. And there's more yellow flags, and that's not Reggie, it's Alfa Romeo, Alfie Hudson. I'll have to look back at what happened to Bowman. I can just look now, but I'll look after this when Q2's over. I'll look. If you press triangle, then oh yeah, I know. I can't spectate him, so that's a bit sad. I mean, obviously, he's gone. When it's gone. I mean, he is in the pit lane. But, yeah. Anyway, into the next couple of corners, Reggie hits the wall, and four-time BP champion has hit the wall, and it doesn't look like he's going to win a World Championship. It's probably going to be Brad's third World Championship. Well, not really World League Championship. But anyway, into the tunnel section. What can Reggie do? And Nicholas has retired again due to obvious reasons. I don't think anything's going to happen to him. Reggie. And Matt goes fastest. Matt goes P1. 110.1, nearly damning to the 109s. With that pace, we could see a 109 here in Q3. And you never know what's going to happen. Reggie is going to make his way into the final corner. He's going to streamline it. It's not looking that fast. He's still going to put in a lap and goes P5. It's not really enough to touch the main runners, but of course, again, realistic performance. And as it stands, Lewis, Yervin and Albo need to set a good lap. Same with Womack, Lussi and Clap by P. As 26 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like Curtis Jones is going to stay in the pit lane. Not really a risky move as he is in P4, but you never know. Maybe the drivers behind improve by 1.5 seconds. He does retire in the pit lane anyways. So, oh, Reggie hits the wall again. Does he have any damage going into the Nouvelle Chicane? Maybe the camera will change, hopefully. Does he have any damage? No, he doesn't. Checker flags out. Matt has finished his qualifying with definitely going through. And Reggie hits the wall again. I think he's safe. Alfie Hudson. Lewis. And Lassie goes P7. Womack goes into the pits, and that's him out of qualifying. Albo makes his way into the swimming pool section. Can he get out of this mess? Lewis is out of danger here. If Albo improves, Lewis is out of Q2. Into the final corner. The Aston Martin pushes to the limit. DRS flap open. He's going to cross the line. He's going to go P11. It's all down to Yevon. For Aston Martin, he's invalidated, so Lewis survives by the skin of the teeth. And the drivers out for Q2 are Elmas, Bowman, Yevon, Max, and Albo. Now I can look back at what happened to Bowman. So let's go on YouTube. No, not here. Okay, this is where, okay. Alright, I'll get to this moment. I'm not sure, I haven't checked. It's not next week, it's on Sunday. And I've not checked, so yeah. So let's see what happens. I'm just looking at the system. So he goes into the tunnel section. He's looking fine. He's going slowly because he is on his out lap, obviously. Yeah, no, I'm looking at what happened. Oh, it didn't happen on that moment. Maybe it happened in the lap? No. So when did he crash? Oh, that's when he sets the lap. Okay. So he set the lap. Here, let's go fast to there. He's going to go into the tunnel section. Is he going to retire at this moment? So, going into the tunnel section. Into the chicane. Oh, he basically does an Arava, but like DNFs instead of spins. Oh, that happens. It happens. And the top 10 are ready to pin. Yeah, I just saw it. So, going into the final round, and there's Mercedes, Ferrari, AlphaTauri of Lewis. Or is it clapped by Pete? It's clapped by Pete. And McCluskey as well. Cool guy. Cool guy's teammate. Where even is he? His tire went off. Yeah. So now loads of drivers are going out on track. There's only 3 drivers staying in the pit lane. Mercedes is left alone. There's only 2 teams that have got both of their drivers into Q3. I was like, wait, what was it again? 1 out on track, 1 in the pit lane. Mercedes is going out on track. Nicholas, can he do something? Is my second Ferrari teammate. You get a good car and get 19th. Oh, that's where he was. 19th. Oh, it's all reglas. I forgot about that. Anyway, into the chicane, and Lusty will be the first person to start his lap time. And it's only Reggie in the pit lane. Is he going to come out anytime soon? Does not look like it, as I can see in the distance the Williams pit box. But now we've got a driver to pay attention to, and that is Lusty, as he makes his way down. He's going to make his way up the hill. Why did I say down? Makes his way up the hill. And what can he do from here? As makes his way, great cornering. And purple sector 1, 19.9. Can Matt beat that? Probably can. 19.9, 18.9, a whole second quicker than Lusty. As Lusty makes his way into the exit mirror where he's going to go under the tunnel. 9.5 minutes left here in Q3. And yeah, that's how fast time goes, ladies and gentlemen. Lusty he's going to get a sector 2 of 55.6. What can Matt is going slowly. He has invalidated his lap time. Clapped by Pete, however. Is he going to go quicker? He is. Basically by 2 seconds. It is by 2 seconds. So Lusty is going to make his way around the final corner. He's going to cross the line. The baseline time is a 1:16.6. I don't think that was a proper lap, really. Clapped by P, however, he is on a proper lap, And he's going to set a 1:11.8. And Matt has got a 5-place grid penalty for a collision with Curtis Jones. Curtis Jones has gone into the pits. Hidlex goes fastest with a 1:10.7. So can we dive into the 109s of this session? Alfie Hudson goes third fastest. And there's Reggie, who's going to start his lap time. Mercedes, Nicholas is out. And let's go on board with Lewis to see what happened. And it's the same thing as the McLaren in Q1. Just spins and crashes out. Or was it Q2? No, it's Q1. Oh, Lewis, Jesus Christ. Nearly crashes into the pit lane. So that means Nicholas will be starting 10th. And can't really set any real lap times this session. Now Lossie is now on a proper lap, and it's going to be a 1:12.2. Improves to third place. And the AlphaTauri, everyone's now parking it into the pits. Everyone's going slowly, except for Reggie, as he he's doing so well, and the rear just said bye. Jesus, now goes slowly. And he still does better what sector 2. Okay, Reggie just lets Alfie Hudson through. I was confused what was going on there, Jesus. So, Reggie hits the wall, even invalidates his lap. There's nothing really to do until someone with a proper lap crosses the line, really. And we're not going to see that till someone on an out lap will cross the line, actually. And that will be Curtis Jones. Let's look at the tyres. And maybe Alfie Hudson or Reggie pulls in another lap. I mean, Reggie does have invalidated, and Alfie Hudson's also invalidated, so we just wait for Curtis Jones to actually cross the line to start his lap. Curtis Jones hits the wall on his out lap though, so I don't know. Can I change the camera? Thank you. He hits the wall again. And everyone's in the pit lane except for Cool Guy and Jones. Curtis Jones and Cool Guy, are they going to stay out? Knowing that they're two own drivers out on track, they are going to stay out. Curtis Jones is now on a lap, so let's go on board. It's going to be a full on board, which could possibly be a pole lap time, as we all know Curtis Jones' speed. Purple section 1, it's looking quicker than what Matt had, so I mean, going off the logic of that, it could be fast. Down now into the Nouvelle chicane. Don't do lag spike there. Made me think it was gonna get invalidation. And it's a 52.5. This lap is looking extremely rapid, as he's gonna make his way into Raskas. And now it's all or nothing. Gonna cross the line. It's looking like a 110. It's a 110.8. Goes a 10th slower than Hidlex. And what about Cool Guy? Cool Guy pits. Why? Lassie, Alfie, and Lewis. all out on an outlap, so nothing much there. Curtis Jones there as well. He's not on a lap though. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, Hillex is on pole. Ooh, Lassie hits the wall. I think he hits actually Curtis Jones. Because I did hear a hit. And Lossie's now on his lap, weaving for some reason, although he is on a proper lap. He is pedal to the metal. He's not using any of his ERS, looking at his steering wheel though. Shema. He's not on a proper lap. I've noticed that already. Reggie on an out lap. And Curtis Jones retiring in the pit lane. Now that is a risky move, and Matt has started his lap. So let's do an onboard. Max has rejoined. Maybe he lagged out. I mean, obviously he did. Anyway, Haas. For Lossie. Needs down, what's up down? Oh, Matt hits the wall! He hits the wall like he did last time. As he goes into the chicane, hits the wall again, but this time doesn't do a Leclerc, and he gets invalidated. Great. I mean, he can go again. I mean, he obviously can. And he's going to start his lap time. Into turn 1 he goes. And he's going to medal it down the up the hill. And 44 seconds left in this qualifying. And it's all that's left in these drivers to set a perfect lap to get themselves into professional pole. Jaki klip? Jaki klip o co ci chodzi? Wysłałaś mi coś? Teraz to nie mogę. Cool Guy goes fastest with a 110.4. Good lap. Should have gone on board with him. And that's an AlphaTauri stopped at the starting line. Ale twój ET to jeszcze nie. Oh, he wanted to finish it. Anyway. A Dawid, czy to ty? Czekaj, Dawid, to ty? A jak? Ha! Yeah. Lossie goes improving on his lap time, and now it's looking like a very good lap time here. And it's an invalidation. So it's looking like P7 for Lossie here today. Alfie Hudson looking like P5. So, and it's Cool Guy on pole. It is Cool Guy on pole. Hidlex in second. Curtis Jones in third. Clapped by Pete in fourth. Alfie Hudson in fifth. Matt in sixth. Lossie in seventh. Lewis in eighth. Reggie in ninth. And Nicholas in 10th. czyli tak, Valorant, on has got a 5-player squid penalty, meaning, wait, who got P11? I think it was Albo, who will start P10, and Matt will start P11. Dobra. O kurde. O kurde, jeszcze podwójny. Jedzie trzeci? A jak? Czwarty może? Czekasz? Zaraz coś wyjdzie. No jak? Czwarty, piąty jeszcze. Kurde, Ace'a coś zrobił. Kurde, Ace'a coś zrobił. A Dawid, masz Discorda? Tak się pytam. Wszystkich zabiłem? No wiem, widziałem chyba. No to powiedz, może napisz mi na WhatsAppie, jak masz, to mogę cię dodać, jeśli cię nie dodałem. Chyba nie dodałem. No jak? To napisz mi na WhatsAppie. 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go. And formation lap will be underway here. And the predicted pit stop strategy is a 2-stop and both mediums. Is anyone on the softs? No. Majority of the drivers has gone for the hard compound set. And then 3 drivers have gone with the medium set of tyres, being Oregolas, Nicholas and Lussie. No one going on the softs, which is obviously a good strategy, because softs is not really pleasant, especially for a 50% race. So let's just go a rundown of the grid. So in pole position, we had Cool Guy. Second, we have Hidlex. Third, Curtis Jones. Fourth, Pete. Fifth, Alfie. Sixth, Lussie. Seventh, Lewis. Eighth, Reggie, the 4-time champion. Ninth, Nicholas. Albo 10th. Matt 11th. Wumax 12th. And we already have disqualifications. Anyway, 13th Yevon, 14th Bowman, 15th Elmas. Both Mercedes on realistic performance have not been performing in this qualifying session. Durkin 16th, Alfie Ronine 17th, while his teammate is 11 positions above him. Not really good. 18th so high for an Alpine. That's you're behind Williams on realistic performance. That's like not as good as you'd expect. And 19th Oregolas, who actually got disqualified here from for the formation lap, and Dimmola, who crashed out in Q1, starts at the bottom, who was 4.3 seconds behind in Q1 from first place. So now we're gonna go into the Grand Prix. Are we ready? Yes, we are. More drivers disqualified for not parking in the grid box correctly. Anyway, dobra. Anyway, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lights are out and away we go. It's a great start for Cool Guy and Curtis Jones also. The AlphaTauri clapped by Pete goes down the inside into Sandoval to take the lead of the race. Going to turn 1, no crashes as it stands. Clapped by Pete leads with Cool Guy in second, Hidlex in third. The Haas and Curtis Jones has probably lagged out and now is slipping from the top 3 places. And Hidlex is looking like a very good start. Wumax has dropped to 20th, going slowly. And Hudson Hudson is round. He's done a Nico Rosberg as clapped by Pete leads. Cool Guy in second. Hidlex in third. Lassie in fourth. Fifth is Lewis. Nicholas sixth. Reggie seventh. Matt eighth. Bowman ninth. Curtis Jones 10th. What a great start for clapped by Pete. Especially into Sandoval. That was a great overtake. And probably thanks to Curtis Jones lagging out. That's probably why he's here. As Nicholas is up into P6. Alfie Ronite has already got a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. Somewhere probably at the Nouvelle chicane. And all the drivers are back together. Dimmelet's already with a penalty for multiple warnings. And it's obviously the fast start by clapped by Pete. And what a start in this Grand Prix. Dimmelet on a flyer because loads of drivers are now pitting. Probably due to damage infringements. Oh, Dimmelet's actually gone up, down now. R12 is up into P14. Let's look at the position changes. Let's see how that's shaped up. If I can find it, there it is. Alfie Hudson has dropped 11 places. That is not really good. Now 10, as your overtake so high. But some of these drivers, it's been either a nightmare start or a absolutely terrific start, and the terrific starts, obviously first on that list is obviously clapped by Pete. Started fourth and then into Sandoval, basically made up 3 places, those 3 places, except for Curtis Jones, so basically made up 2 places in one corner, basically did a double overtake at Monaco. The only place I'd probably see that is at Mirabeau, but nah, it happened at Sandoval, which is twice more exciting and shocking. But clapped by Pete leads, and as it stands, the top 3 are running away, and then Lussie's pretty much in his own world, and then there's a big group, and then McLaren, Aston Martin, Ferrari, Alfa Romeo. That's a bit of a pack, and then it's just separate, except for the Dimmelet and Alfie Ronite. Speaking of the two who are actually fighting, the 2 drivers with 3-second penalties as they go into Raskas. Let's go on board with Dimmelet, who clips the wall with his back tyre. Has to go to the pits. I think he has damage. But Cool Guy leads. Pete leads. Cool Guy second. Hidlex third. And it's looking like a great start for the AlphaTauri, and it looks like he's probably going to win this race because there's not really many places to overtake, especially at the Monaco Grand Prix. There's Armco barrier everywhere. He tries to pull a move on the right, Armco barrier, left, Armco barrier. There is basically no area where when you do a mistake you either hit the wall with minor damage or hit the wall with huge damage, or if you go off the track like Sandoval, that's fine. No heroics into Sandoval, and they've all listened. They go further, and Cool Guy has found a left. He's side by side with the AlphaTauri, and can he make the move going in just before the casino? Yes, he can, and that's a very bad mistake from P as he hits the wall. I don't know if you noticed, guys, but he did hit the wall at the exit of Sandoval, so he did use a bit of heroics, and that's cost him. But can clapped by Pete come back? I don't know. It's really hard to come back, and I don't think it's going to happen. And Elmas goes fastest, so let's see how that goes for him. Is that going to be long, or is it going to be slow? It's not going to be. He's not going to hold it for so long. And Cool Guy looks like he's going to start to run away. I think it's just the pace and the performance from clapped by Pete, as he isn't an AlphaTauri, that's why he's fallen back to P2. But again, P4 in an AlphaTauri was absolutely absurd. Alfie Hudson now with a 3-second penalty. Both Alfies with a 3-second penalty. And we're not going to talk about R12 because you have to talk about R12 because he started 19th with a very underperformed quali. And what has happened? 13th. He's made up 6 places in the space of 5 laps, which is a very good performance from the Ferrari drivers. Clapped by Pete makes a mistake again, has to let Hidlex through, and there's the Haas of McLussie behind him. And can he pull off a move at Mirabeau? That's the only place where I can think of a move being happening. Anyway, into the Nouvelle chicane. Can Lassie pull off a move? Clips like past the. Okay. And there's another penalty. Now it's Nicholas. 3-second penalty for multiple warnings. And where are drivers getting these penalties? And Lassie loses his rear, hits the wall. Not that good. Nothing much going on as Yervin pits. So that's not really pleasant. Nothing much going on anymore other than this absolute supreme battle. What's happening here? And it's the two Red Bull kind of like family against this one Mercedes. It's kind of a mismatched battle, but it looks like it's an overperforming Mercedes is going to go down the inside of Lewis and then around the outside at Mirabeau. Can he make the move? Hits the wall ever so slightly. There's contact between the two drivers. Dimmler's got a penalty. And Nicholas is ahead. But then going into the tunnel, it's about to look like 3 wide. And then also Curtis Jones joining in the mix. Anyway, so this fight is going to keep on going and going, and it looks like there's about to be a fight for P1 as well. 5 tenths between the two in front. In the room. Oh, this is American boy. And it's looking good, to be honest, for Nicholas now as he starts to run away from Matt. And Lewis pit. Interesting move, but okay. Loads of drivers are pitting now, although it doesn't really change anything. And Cool Guy's got a 3-second penalty. What happens here? What's going on with all these people getting 3-second penalties, man? Shouldn't be happening. Look, Dimmler's already on a 6-second penalty. I don't know what's happening there for you, mate. Dimmler's already had 2 stops, so I don't know what's happening. But yeah. Okay, left behind on every turn. And there's blue flags. Blue flags? Guys, did you see the fly was flashing blue? Again! Where is this blue flag? And that's a yellow flag of Yevon. Oh, there was a blue flag. There's Dimmler. And there's a yellow flag in sector 3, and it's the same person. Hitlex finds a move to the left. There's contact, I think, between the two drivers. As Cool Guy just slams the door a bit too late, and that was a bit too close. And Hilex doesn't really succeed, and I'll be right back. And it looks like Hidlex is in the pits. And up the hill, Clap by Pete goes. We've lost him behind him. There's a yellow flag and Lewis is out. And it's obviously going to cause a safety car. And it's right on the curb. Surely a safety car. What? Hold on, I need to check out the safety car saying, what? That's a safety car. Safety car. Where's the safety car section? Rules and flags. It's reduced, but still. It should be a yellow, it should be a safety car. Or at least a virtual. Because he is right on that line that you don't really want someone to be on. And being DNF, because you can easily clip them and DNF as yourself. And Cool Guy, is he in the pits now? No, he's not. Loads of drivers just ping, in my opinion, at the wrong times. What is there to commentate? Mas and Oregulas is fighting for P9. Both of these drivers have already pit, so no unfair advantage going on here. But Mas has got one lap better tyres. Anyway, going into Raskas, he's going to pull to the right, and he hits him. He tries to just make some way to just try and get some more points as his teammate is all the way down in 15th with a 3-second penalty. Could be even more when I went. But yeah, it's because Nicholas just pit. I've just noticed that. Mas nearly found a way. Is he going to find a way now? Nicholas has got another 3-second penalty, and Mas down the inside into Mirabeau. There's contact between the two drivers. Oregulas hits the wall. No damage to be seen. I can't see any damage at least. Into the exit of Mirabeau, and Alfie Hudson has joined in the fun here on lap 13 out of 39. But he zooms back, and Oregulas just builds a gap. Dirk is just going to overtake his an Alpine who is ghosted, disconnected. So far we've got two drivers, I believe, got disconnected because Curtis Jones has rejoined, and Hidlex gets the fastest lap. And Lewis has left the session. There's a yellow flag. That's Oregulas, who spun at Raskas. Could be because of contact. Didn't see anything. Is there any more fights? And Mas overtakes Albo pretty quickly. Maybe Mas lets him. Maybe Albo let him through. So high into the casino. Oh, he's back. Everyone's so separated that I literally can't commentate anything, as Albo's probably not going to overtake Elmas, something like this. Look at the gaps, man. Bowman's probably going to get lapped soon, if you think about it. Where's Bowman right now on the track? There he is. And then look where Cool Guy is. Right there. He's literally a couple corners behind him. Hidlex sets an even faster lap on top of the fastest lap he already set. And that's a McLaren of Dimler somehow. What? What? Huh? Huh? Oh. Man, what the fuck? Anyway, turn off the leader. We need to see more fights. Womax is closing the gap on Alfie Hudson. 4 points here, so this has got meaning. Same with Bowman and Alfie Rona. Alfie's going to the pits, and besides, I think it's AI. Is Rumat's going to gain the pace onto the AlphaTauri? Probably will, probably not. You never know. Dimlet. Oh, Dimlet never left the session. He was in AI mode the whole time. And I thought he lagged out or something. And down to the Nouvelle Chicane. Don't hit that wall. Don't hit that wall, guys. And so high, he's just about to get overtaken by R12, and the fight's broken up, so you can't really do anything. No. We've got nothing else to watch, so we just if there's nothing to commentate, and I know Old A-Glass and So High have got like close, but the thing is So High is an AI, so can't really commentate that. That'll be. And again, I won't really be commentating fights that deserve no purpose of the race. Oh, I mean, I know it deserves no purpose, but let's commentate this, because this is just all of a sudden just gone closer together. Nicholas is chasing down the Regulars, and now it's a fight for P13 with an AI leading the way. Into the chicane, Nicholas trying to find a move on the Ferrari. Oh, nearly hits the. He does hit the rear. I was about to say he nearly hits the rear, but he does hit the rear. And down the straight. And can Nicholas find a move? Can he? Go to the right. Go to the. No, he sticks behind him just before the casino. Sparks fly from under the Ferrari. Oh, Nicholas spins, hits the wall. I believe he's got damage. Yes, he's got broken end plate. And if you've got damage in Monaco, you can be fucked. Any flats? Two Red Bulls getting something. Alfie and Albo getting something. Oh, I want this broadcast come every time. Damn. Why can't it just be for that whole section? That would have been better. Anyway, Alfie Hudson makes his way down the straight. And Elmas overtakes Reggie. Reggie? What's that? Something must have. Why do I have Albo? There we go. Anyway. And the two Red Bulls have really gone close together now. Nicholas in the pits, obviously, with the broken end plate. And now he's going to get lapped. Oh no, he's out of the pit lane. I thought he was still in the pit lane. Nicholas! How? He was exiting the pit lane. How has he got a 3-second penalty? Here, Lex has got a 3-second penalty as well. What's happening? Well, we've still got 22 laps left. Mamma mia. Isn't this meant to be like 36 laps? Or like 35? Because 71 divided by 2 is 35.5. So this should be 36 laps. Why is it 39? And now down the straight, here Lex has got the DRS, so can he pull the move here? Down the straight, is he going to use Heroics into Sainte Devote? Oreglas overtakes Nicholas. Somewhere, I don't know. In an area where blue flags are waved. Okay. That's not the best area to overtake. Or the best moment is a better way to put it. That's Alfie Road Knight, who is ghosting. Is that Oreglas ghosting as well? Oh my gosh, it is. Wait, it is. We've got two people that are ghosting at the back of the grid. So no wonder Nicholas got past so easily. So High is about to get overtaken by Bowman. Don't forget, So High is an AI, so we can't really commentate that. The only thing we can commentate is the two Red Bulls, but no one is making a move here. As blue flags are waved. Alfie Hudson is gonna make. Is he gonna try to make a move on Albo? If Albo's watching this, it's okay. I can call you Albon, because every time I read your name, I feel like I'm about to say Albon. Can I call you Albon from now, if you're watching this? Or someone ask him. Someone tell him I said that, if he's not watching. But anyway, back to the Red Bull situation. Now that is now close. Hillis is right up the rear wing. I was about to say front wing. Rear wing of Matt, his teammate. Is Matt gonna let him through though? This is where team orders. It's multi-21. Multi-21. Multi-21, guys. Multi-21. I don't know what I'm doing. Matt is actually gaining on Clap by Pete, so. Oh boy. Gonna be a big fight for P2 here. Have a bit of silent time. So you can just watch this in peace. Alright, here's where I come back in. Hillis is going to make his way into turn 1, into Sainte Devote. Can he overtake his teammate? Maybe he can overtake Clap IP as well. Clap IP has been staying in P2 since pretty much the start. Curtis Jones is in the pit lane. P5 in a house, that's insane. I'm trying. Okay, I'm not Lil Rocket, but that's my inspiration. Matt is going to make his way into now the tunnel section. The person in the middle of all this. It's not looking good, bruv. Anyway, yellow flags in sector 3, and that's a Mercedes and Nicholas who's out. At pretty much, he's basically done a Mick Schumacher from last season. Mamma mia, serba zielona pietruszka. Everything's... Oh! Alfie Road night's out. I look down for 1 second. I look back up this. Yellow flag again, and that's Cool Guy who tries to go into the pits, but he spins, and that is costly for the Ferrari driver. And Cool Guy is down to 3rd, still on the podium, but man, that was a bad mistake from the Ferrari driver. Any fights? Reggie and Bowman. And side by side. Oh! How have they? Oh, okay, they did not keep that clean. I was about to say how they kept that clean, but just contacted the final exit. Just ruins it all, and Alfie Hudson's got another penalty, and Bowman with an absolute devil of a send. What was that? He definitely got mad for that corner, what happened earlier. You all saw that. But Jesus Christ, no need for the violence, especially on the owner. Jesus Christ. No need, bro. Chill. Just chillax. Breathe in, breathe out, my guy. And into Mirabeau. No damage for either drivers after those 2 collisions, but I think Bowman and Reggie are going to have a fun time arguing in the Discord. A dawite na streamie. Anyway, Reggie is going to make his way into the next couple of corners, and oh wait, Bowman, what happened to him? Every time I look down, something happens. Anyway, Cool Guy overtakes Clap by Pete. And was that Sparks? It is Sparks at the chicane, like the final chicane, and at the wall. And Bowman's in the pits, and we have even more more drivers getting lapped. And Womax has he even pit? Wait, pit stops. Womax, Albo, and Clap by P have not pit yet. I mean, they're all in the hards, so what do you expect? But still, a bit shocking. And now there's nothing going on when nobody's home. Oh, never mind. That's two real drivers, finally. Bowman's lagged out, and so was so high. But finally, we have a real oh, we have Reggie and Albo as well. Reggie pulls to the left. He's going to circle around the outside into PA. What a great overtake from the four-time world champion. But again, Brad will probably win his third. And Reggie's long-distance run of championships could be maybe even beaten by Brad or Hennessy. So high bits in 14th. Oh, they're both AI. Okay. Bowman was in AI, and now he's left the session. Now he waits till a fight, not with AI, actually happens. Means that we have to spectate the leader for a bit, because there's nothing to do. Yep, it is Fox. I did guess that correctly. Et j'avais trop la je peux le pouvoir même. C'est P partant. Oh, there's a fight for P1! There's a fight for P1! Here on lap 28 out of 39. I was just chilling and singing to a song you probably have heard of. Yeah, if you know, you know. Anyway, going into Mirabeau, a cool guy is just on the rear of Hillex, going into now the corner, into the next corners, and then now under the tunnel, into the tunnel, basically. What's going to happen? Down the straight, into the Nouvelle chicane, nearly crashing. Cool guy, has to veer to the right. I don't know if you noticed that. Maybe to get the better line. I don't know. But the fight is getting close and close. Will an overtake happen? We're about to enter the 29th lap of this Grand Prix. And don't forget, Cool Guy's got the fresher tyres. Hillex pits! Hillex's pit! And that's not good. Because that means Cool Guy has most likely won this race. And is Clap by Pete going to pit? No, he's not! 28 now. 28 lap old hards. And he still doesn't pit. He does not even pit this whole race. Look. Look. Oh, look. Sorry. Look. Clap by Pete. It doesn't even show one stop. That's a bit ironic. So, same with Albo and Rumax. Are they going to pit maybe? Albo's got a 3-second penalty. But as it stands, it looks like Cool Guy has won the Grand Prix. Hillex has took a risky move. Does he think he can catch up with 18 seconds? He thinks he can catch up 18 seconds in 11 laps to Cool Guy. That will be a mission, but it actually could be accomplished. But I don't know how. So nothing much is really going on as it stands now. So again, what we do as usual, watch Cool Guy. And finally, Clap by P has finally pit and is dropped to 4th. Is it 5th even? It is 5th. What about 6th? 6th? 7th? No, he's going to drop to 6th. Mass is too far. But 18 seconds in 10 laps, that's going to be tough. Yeah, I don't think it. I think Cool Guys won it. Let's also look at the penalties. Yeah, Cool Guys won it. Let's be honest here. Hitlex is just going to get P2. And Clap by P also has to have good luck also to try and even get a podium. Maybe even make it to the interviews. Hitlex is going to make... Maybe Hitlex will join this time, unlike last time he didn't. But that's fine. But the thing is, Albo and Womack still don't pit. Which is kind of shocking to me. Womax and Dirk, Alpine v Williams. And the last time we saw that was Dirk v Soho earlier in the race, here on lap 31. Womax on 29 lap old tyres. You can see the tyres are shredding against 8 lap old mediums, who is charging for points as his teammate. Wait, where is his teammate? Where is Dirk's teammate? Oh, Reggie, 8th. So maybe can Williams pull out more points? And oh, it's the rear, but that doesn't matter. Dirk gets past ahead of Womax, and Womax will probably pit by now. Same with Albo. Is Albo going to stay out? Let's go on board with him. I think he's pitting. No, he's staying out. What about Womax? Womax is staying out as well. Jesus Christ. It's going to be 30 lap old tyres for these two. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe this. I cannot believe what has just happened. Dirk is caught up to Albo and there's blue flags. Oh, there's Cool Guy. So they're the blue flag and points are about to be lapped. That's absolutely shocking pace from Cool Guy. In a good way. Where's Cool Guy? There he is. We have a fight to witness. As Albo cuts the corner. He cuts the corner. I think it's time for a new set of tyres. Look at those tyres. They're shredding already. I think they're about to shred. A puncture will happen soon. If they don't pit now. Oh, there's contact. Dirk with an absolute monster ascend. And, oh my goodness. Womax and Albo stay out. Are they just trying to get to the end of the race and then pit then? Yellow flags, that's cut by Pete. Is this going to cause a safety car? I don't believe so. That should. That definitely should, man. That should create a safety car, but okay. Matt in P4. Can he overtake Glossy for podium place? And Clad by P, who I thought he was going to get a run on, retires, and that's no points for AlphaTauri. AlphaTauri must be gutted, especially the team principal. And now this is the only fight we can see other than Albo and Womax, but those are just two drivers who need to pit right now. And there's contact between Lassie, and are they going to finally pit? Fingers crossed. Oh, and that's a tap of the rear, and it's side by side into the tunnel section. And Matt is ahead of Lassie. And it looks like another great race for Red Bull. As they, again, both of their drivers are probably going to get onto the podium. I mean, I don't know if it's again, but yeah. Both Red Bull drivers will get onto the podium. And into the chicane. The other two still haven't pit. Goodness. Let's look at the leader. Perhaps, Jesus. Huh? What's going on? So these two. Okay, I'm just gonna ignore that. He's lapped Reggie already. He can't. There's no way he laps. Yeah, it's obviously known who wins, but jeez, this man is out on a mission to just lap the whole grid. I mean, now he can't because Reggie's literally half a minute behind. Wake up. It's the first of the month. I brush my teeth again. And now there's no fights going on. So for Womack and Alfie Hudson. And Albo is finally pit. Pita, press, 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 pita, press, 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 press. I can't do this anymore. My throw is going, guys. Is there any fire? No. How could it's rain? There's rain. There's rain. Oh my gosh. There's rain. There is literally. There's rain. DRS is disabled. Intermediates. Yeah. Cool guy, who's absolutely miles away, has to be on his... Come on, man. Come on! The top three are at a lost state. Luckily, Cool Guy can pit. Wait, no, that's one Hagler. Cool Guy's all the way over there. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Yeah, Cool Guy's rear's going. Hidlex is probably going to lose his rear any time. He has to go at a slower pace. Now, Lossie's obviously not going to be ahead of the... Probably not going to be ahead of the leaders, but... They have the advantage. Cool Guy's already changed his tyres. He's already going out of his pit box. So it's looking good for the driver, for the McLaren driver. And unlike the real life Ferrari, they don't screw him over. Matt could be overtaken by Lassie. It could not. There's a chance it won't be. We just have to go on board with Lassie, because will he get to Matt soon? And there is a dry line. You can see the dry line, especially before the chicane. And there's a dry line here into Raskas, but will it change anything? Matt is leaving the pit lane. What's going on? Is Matt ahead? Matt is ahead, just. Oh my goodness gracious. Aureglas is 50 seconds behind so high. So high. So now we just have to chill till a fight breaks out. And as it stands, we already know who wins. So let's just watch him. Just wait for the applause. The rain is not that big, so the driver should be fine out here. And starting to the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix, and it's all down to one more lap and a bit. Cool Guy, no. Just don't bottle it. Don't do a Leclerc. I beg. Might go. W. Just don't Leclerc, cool guy. Just don't Leclerc. I see your rear popping. Don't do a Leclerc. I swear to God, if you do a Leclerc. It's about to start the final lap of this Grand Prix. Cool guy crosses the line to start the final lap of the Monegasque Grand Prix. Unlike someone in a Ferrari, he can actually win in Monaco as he makes his way into the casino. He has got around a minute to his lap time. As you know how time works, his lap's probably going to be around on 1 minute 22, so he's got around a minute till that checker flag is waved. And yellow flags, and I believe that's Dirk, who spun around at the mirror by hairpin. And cool guy, he's getting closer and closer to that checkered flag. He's going to make his way into the chicane section. That's why I call it now. And then into the swimming pool section. And then into Raskas. And it's now slowly becoming apparent that we already have our race winner. Into the final corner, the winner of the Monegasque Grand Prix is PFR underscore cool guy, who wins the Monegasque Grand Prix by 9 seconds to Hidlex, who crossed the line with a great performance in second place. Matt, who will be crowned P3, he makes his way. What a stunning race for the Red Bulls, and for Ferrari it's just a little bit of a letdown, but it's just unlucky. But Matt makes his way around the final corner to be crowned P3 on the bottom step of the podium. Lussie P4, Curtis Jones P5, and then Elmas down the straight to get P6. Bowman P11, so high he actually gets P11, and then Oreglas, he's going to be the last one to make his way. And is it the day? As the season starts to close, what now is it for these drivers? Now they really now have to supervise their matches, and now they need to perform. Cześć. Komentuję. Jawa, du. Bam, 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 bam. I'm just gonna ask for an interview.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
we're just waiting for the others if they will join. So,
Headlex has gone off, and don't know about Coolgo. I
I
can try get him in.
okay. I've added him, so he's not on Discord right now. So,
Have you invited him to the party?
I can.
Yeah, add him.
Party, play together. It loads quicker. Add. There we go. He's still in the F1 thing in the F1 lobby, so
Hold on, he's messaged me. Alright, he's gonna join. Have you added him to the group, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
Hello.
Hello.
Yo, what's good?
Good morning.
So we will start from from third to first. I mean, it is only third and first, so it's kind of the main point. So, Matt, what do you think of that performance, and do you think you could have done even better? And what was your basic opinions about this race?
Okay, well, firstly, I just want to say my Q2 lap was 3 tenths quicker than pole. Should we go
Yes.
there? And then yeah, don't get me wrong, I messed up my Q3 and I got given a 5 place for blocking someone. But it is what it is. Started P11, had to come through. I was the fastest man on track all race until it hit wet. If you look at race director, I was setting the quickest laps in and out.
Mhm.
It's just unlucky where I started. If I set pole, I would have won. Didn't make a
Yeah.
single mistake all race. No 3S. I had one warning, I think, the entire race. I had a really good drive. It's just a shame I got that grid penalty, which sent me back.
Yeah. And you talked about the rain. That was my next question. So, do you think the rain affected your performance? Do you think that if the rain wasn't there, do you think you could have maybe still held a close gap to Hillex, maybe get into the kind of penalty zone? I mean, I don't really remember the gap, so I could be extremely wrong or extremely correct. But yeah, do you think the where did a damage to your performance?
Well, just before the rain came out, Hidlex had pit and he'd come out behind me, and I still was on my hards, and
Mhm.
I had Pete in front of me, and I went for a move down the inside on Pete, and he fully turned across me and spun me, And if that didn't happen, I would be able to stay in front of Hidex the entire time because he wasn't going to get past me. He'd been trying for 6, 7, 8 laps before that, could not overtake me. So when it got to the stage where Pete spun me, that's where it kind of went downhill. And then I was about 15 seconds behind. So by the time it had hit the rain, it didn't matter if it rained or not. I was never going to catch him back. But I almost made the right choice and pit just as it said DRS disabled. But I was 2 seconds too late. And yeah, I was a lot slower in the wet compared to the front two. But just taking it slow to finish.
Yeah, and also, finally, going back to the start, I don't know if you watched the streamer for this, but Pete's start was amazing, and obviously he's in AlphaTauri in your sister team. Lewis retired early on in the race, and then Pete retired like right at the end. Do you feel bad for your sister team?
I don't feel that for Pete. Actually, I don't care about him because
Oh,
Lewis held me up, and then as soon as he held me up, he pit, and he just laughed and said it was on purpose. And then Pete spun me, so they can both, yeah,
oh.
that's their problem, innit?
Okay then. So that's it. Go have a great evening.
So, lad, I'm gonna listen to this other interview, but cheers.
So, cool guy, the race winner. The person who basically dominated the last couple of laps of the race. But anyway,
The last couple.
well, not really on the last couple. I mean, on the last couple, you were nearly at one you were nearly 20 seconds clear of Headlegs. So
Yes.
that was like real dominance. But anyway, what do you think of that performance? And also, let's go back to quali. You were doing extremely well, and do you think you could have topped every single session on top of Q3?
No.
Okay.
No, no, it was just plain and simple. Q3, I was very lucky that Hidlex did not go out for another lap, as
He
would have
did.
probably beaten it.
Yeah, you
Oh,
He
did.
invalidated.
Yeah, well, there we go. That's inconsistency for you. But no, honestly, I was quite lucky to get pole, if I'm being totally honest. But still managed to stick it. And yeah, that was about it. Nah, but Q1 and Q2 were just horrible for me. So
Yeah. And also, speaking of a teammate, Oregulas, he started P19 after a very not so shabby qualifying, and he made those positions, but then he fell off. Then he kind of climbed back up, and then he fell off again, and then finished. Removing all the DNF drivers, he finished last, and and he was. I think you were close to lapping him. We were very close to lapping your own teammate. So,
He
um,
did lap him
oh, he did.
yeah, I did.
That's even
almost
worse.
twice.
Oh yeah. Oh, there we go. It's almost twice. That's why I
Yeah.
said that. Do you think you wanted? Did you want a better teammate after that qualifying performance from him, or?
Well, personally, he's reserve,
Oh,
and my actual teammate, Mickey, who the only race he raced, got a podium. So
yeah.
I'm hoping he'll get back to racing soon.
Mhm.
Apparently, he had a broken television for the two last races. I don't know what happened
Oh.
this race,
He
but
raced
whatever.
Netherlands and he got lapped after 3 laps.
Yeah, well, that's what happens when you have Mickey. But no, in all honesty, I'm just really hoping to get a better teammate for next season. No disrespect to Mickey. He's a great driver when he wants to, but I need someone that's going to be more consistent. And I've had rumours that some special talent is going to come to the Ferrari next season, so quite excited about that.
Yeah. And going to the next couple of races, do you think if maybe Mickey and the reserves pick up a second wind, do you think they can maybe come back and maybe get Ferrari a good result in the constructors?
Well, our aim right now is just purely to get back in second place. Um, we had a horrible first half of the season. First win of the season at Monaco just feels amazing, and I really hope that from now on we can get consistent podiums. and try and get back on top of Mercedes. I think we do after this race. I'm not too sure, but our aim is purely second place. We don't care about drivers, constructors. We know it's going to be Red Bull. So
I'm pretty sure you're still behind Mercedes.
yeah, well, we'll
Yeah,
see
you
about
are.
that.
And also talking about drivers' championship, as we probably know, Brad is obviously fucking won his
Yo,
third world championship, and this is going to be a question for both of you guys. Actually, do you think maybe in the next season Brad will equalize Reggie's four-time world championship?
Depends what team he's
depends.
at.
Yeah, it depends what team he's on.
Like, what if he stays on Mercedes or something, or maybe goes Red Bull?
It also depends on the new. You can't really say much because it's going to be a new game. Everyone's going to be different pace-wise. The first season will be a very interesting one, just on people learning the game more or less. Like no one's really going to be caring about a championship. It's more going to be just getting to the grips of the basics and just enjoying it. Than
Yeah, championship's just a bonus at that point.
yeah.
Hmm.
And yeah, no,
I'm gonna.
honestly,
I
Brad,
mean, I can. I guess I can leak a bit of information.
Go ahead.
I'll be staying at Red Bull for next season,
that's
I
good.
mean, that's probably
That's
a good move.
so I
yeah,
should. I'm gonna be aiming for the championship.
I mean, you are
well,
currently second.
Yeah, I would have won if Brad was never at Red
Red
Bull.
Bull.
If he was at Merck
Yeah,
the entire season, I could have done it.
yeah. No, no, big shocker. I'm also staying at Ferrari next season, so
No
that's
one would have
amazing.
guessed that.
Yeah, no one would have guessed that. No, no, but Brad, I mean, he absolutely blasts the game. He's probably gonna destroy the game. Probably have like 20 hours in the first 3 days. But no, I think he will win the championship no matter what. Even if he's a Mercedes, which will be I think the fourth best car. It's just gonna be. I mean, I'm excited to see his pace. But yeah, we'll see, and hopefully other people can challenge him.
Yeah. So both of you have a great rest of your evening and best luck on Sunday.
Thank you very much. Right, see you lads.
In a bit.
Hmm.
Bye.
Bye. So, the people watching again, same way I said to the other guys, have a great rest of your evening. If you're in a different time zone, have the great rest of your day. And again, like I said to them, we'll see you on Sunday. See you later. Well, not later, what am I saying? But see you next time on Friday.